Hojo Heaven,
Oh, ho,
moving
ho.
on. Hojo Heaven, moving on. Hojo Heaven.
Woo. See, you know it. You know it.
You could have let me get this out pre-show, but you wouldn't. It's on you.
That's because that sucks. Anyway.
Wait, chat, that song I just sang, do you know who the person's name is who sings it? No one's going to know.
I bet they are.
No, they're not.
I bet they know. Yes, they will.
No,
Mo will
they're
know.
not.
Mo knows.
You said her name and I already forgot it already.
Anyway, let's welcome who's in here right now.
Well, first
At
we
least
have to.
who was in here.
Shouldn't we introduce ourselves every show that starts so people know?
Okay, I guess.
Yeah. So
Hey.
Good evening. I'm late. This is Derek. He's gay. Late.
Oh yeah, I like how you laugh. Hey, did you know you turned our names off?
What do you mean turned it off?
Yeah, you turned off our names.
I don't even know what you're talking about. Turning it off.
Our names should be popping up right now.
How do you know I did it?
Because you got in and messed with this with the stuff. I blame you every time, man. It's all
doesn't
you.
mean it's my fault.
It's
I'm
got
pushing buttons now.
I mean, there's nobody else it could be. Anyway, Corey is first.
When did the names get back up?
Corey Barton's in the house. We got Mo Biggs in the house. Thanks for coming by, guys. Hey, look at that. Okay, but Mo, tell me who is in the Eurythmics? Who's the lead singer of the Eurythmics?
You don't know her name? No one does.
Murph doesn't think anybody knows it, but I know better.
Hey, he's going to just Google it, though.
See what I mean? Messing with my shit.
Hey, will you put our names up then? Because I'm looking at it and I don't know
Look
how
at this.
to do it.
Mo gets it. Hardly any time at all. Boom!
He Googled it.
No, he did not.
Googled it.
I bet he didn't. She has a big enough solo career, dude, that people know who she is.
Okay, what's another song other than that song? I do love that song, though. That is a great song, dude.
Gosh, that's too long.
Is she saying
got a lot of
what
stuff.
is she saying?
Hold your head up.
Oh, hold your head up.
Keep your head up. Moving on. Yeah. Hold your head up. Moving on. Yeah, it's a good song. But I can't remember anything right now. I've got too much other shit in my head. But
that song is
I know
great,
who
though.
she is. Anyway, we're going to talk about this and more tonight.
Did
we
she
have
sing
plenty
that
of things
song,
to talk about.
Who has a mind to disagree? Or is
That's
that
the same song? That's awesome. Wow, man. Wow.
See, this is why I don't like doing a pre-show. You don't get
You're
shit
on
like
one,
this.
man. You are on one.
Oh.
On one tonight. Okay, I'm going to look up some Annie Lennox songs. Walking on Broken Glass. Walking on broken glass.
You know what? I'm going to need to put her on Spotify.
You have to hear that like every time you go into a department store, like, right? Every time I was in like, I don't know, Lazarus or something old like that.
You are so right. That is
It's
so
true.
Right.
It's like every time you went into a retail store, right? Yeah, they're playing that shit. It's true, though. I'm not making it up.
Was it a Kmart thing? Did they put that out with the Blue Light Special?
It very well could have been.
No, you are right, dude. I've heard that song like 200 times in my life. It has not been like the car radio.
Look at this one. Would I lie to you?
Oh,
yeah, that's a good one. See, that's a badass. That's a cool song, actually. That's a pretty cool one.
Yeah,
and
that's
to
a
hear
good
her
song.
sing it, she kicks ass in that song, man.
You know what I'm really like? Oh, so let's bring up why we're even talking about her, or are we? Okay. Or am I off the rocker? Are we?
No, I brought it up because the Grammys were on the other night. I don't know if it was last night or the night before.
Dude, I didn't even know the Grammys were on. Man,
I found out. I found out the next day. So they're like, you find the shorts and stuff. There were like shorts of Miley Cyrus singing and shit. So,
I
was like, okay.
Matter anymore?
Well, then this thing came up where it showed Annie Lennox doing a. It shows Annie Lennox doing a Sinead O'Connor tribute. And I'll just share this. And I don't know. I just think here's Sinead's thing. Annie Lennox is down there small, but you know, there she is. And they're doing this Sinead O'Connor tribute. And it's kind of weird because when you see Annie Lennox, they show this close up of her and she's crying, right? She's got her makeup running and stuff, which, whatever. She and Sinead could have been friends. But to be that like heartbroken, I don't know. They just spent a lot of time on a one hit wonder, is what I'm trying to say.
What did she die of? Like how old? She couldn't be that old, right?
Natural causes, actually, what I read. And
what the hell does that mean?
I don't know. But do you know that whenever Sinead got her Grammy for Nothing Compares, she actually protested the Grammys?
No, did she really?
And then
I always thought the big thing was that
big tribute to
SNL
her.
when she ripped up the Pope's picture was like a big
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah, well, that kind of killed her career. She wasn't big after that anymore. People got sick of her shit after that.
I mean, did she still sing, or did she only make like one album and then was like peace?
She did a little bit after that, but I don't think it ever recovered. So then she was kind of done for a while, and then she had a lot of mental health stuff.
With some Annie songs too, man.
Yeah, really No More I Love Yous. I don't know that one as much, but yeah, Annie Lennox is great. I think she's a good, like, really good singer. So
Moses, this is a rebel song. I'm gonna listen to her tomorrow.
Okay. But the thing, no, that's from Sinead O'Connor. This is a rebel song. So now I have nothing against Sinead personally, but I just kind of took a little bit of like, I don't know, it just kind of makes me mad in the music world how they pay tribute to certain people and they don't pay tribute to others, because certain artists are mega big, and I feel like when they pass and when there's things like this.
Well, you're right. No one did anything for David Bowie, and
well, I mean, they probably did a tribute like this, but they didn't spend nearly the time on David Bowie, and he was a friggin' legend. Like,
yeah, the legend. No, he is really.
It doesn't get much bigger than Bowie. Let's be honest.
I mean, there is bigger than Bowie, but no, he's still.
I said doesn't get much bigger. I mean, he is. Legend.
He's in Zoolander. He does he's the judge of the runway.
Yeah, but look how many decades he was playing music.
Yeah.
You know,
I've never heard anyone say they don't like David Bowie.
Yeah, so he was out from the 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, 10s, 20s. I mean, it's like, gosh darn, he did almost 6 decades. He had to do 6 decades of music.
He had an album in the 90s?
Hey, Crazy Mad. Oh, yeah. He was putting music out. Yep.
Did he have any hits in the 90s?
I'm not sure. I'd have to go look. I didn't spend any time on that, but I might, it's just when you're looking at things like this, yeah, they probably did a little tribute like this to him, but come on, she's a one-hit wonder, and they're like giving all this time to her, and then she's crying, and then she has to make a political statement at the end, and it just kind of made me go, "What the hell is this about?" So
basically, this is just more about you hating Sinead.
Yeah,
is what this is.
Actually, I don't hate Sinead, and I'm fine that they wanted to pay tribute to her, but I feel like there were some other artists too. There's other musicians that are out there too that are bigger and contributed more to rock music than Sinead O'Connor did.
Is she I guess for the last year though, is she the biggest, or did someone else die this year?
She might be the biggest this year.
I can't think of anybody, but
yeah, I can't think of anybody else bigger. But Crazy Mad, no, welcome, buddy. No, it's not too late.
It's never too late for question of the week.
Right, so we're ready for it whenever you are. Why is cue ball on the screen? What are you talking about? You talking about Sinead O'Connor?
It could be you or me, but we're all
cue balls.
We're all cue balls. So I mean,
yeah, I don't know. Well, we got her on there because we're talking about Annie Lennox and her tribute, which fine, Annie Lennox can do a tribute, but I was just kind of I get a little pissy about music because I'm like, yeah, I get really pissy because to me the Grammys, they always snub the great artists, and they always put the dumb artists up big, and then they spend all the time with them, and I feel like it's just really ridiculous. I
I stopped taking the Grammys serious in the 90s, and I don't know what it was,
So did
but
I.
remember something being like, this is just political.
I mean, so did I, and it ties into the Rock Hall of Fame. You know, they have these little darlings every time, and they put them in the, you know, they're putting Dolly Parton in the Rock Hall of Fame, but you got, you know, bands like, I don't know, Styx, or somebody who's actually contributed to rock, who's not in the Rock Hall of Fame. You know what I mean? It just drives me insane.
Well, it's weird things too. Like the Grammys, I feel like they always really loved Green Day, and it's like, Green Day, who are they? Like, really? Really? You know what I mean?
Wouldn't do that, Mo.
What did Mo do?
He said, next Dirk's going to claim Jethro Tull didn't deserve Best Metal Album. Oh, look at that. Porcupine Tree is actually good. Listen to it all the time while I work now. Still not as good as Black Sabbath, though. Look, I got Corey turned on to Porcupine Tree. That is fantastic.
Does he know them because of you?
Yeah, I think it's because of me. I hope it is, because dude, they're my favorite band. So
didn't they have an album come out this year? Like a month ago?
Last year.
Oh.
It's a stretch that Styx contributed to R&R. Nope, it's not a stretch. I mean, they were pretty big for a while, dude. And they've been out long enough that I would think that they deserve to be in there over Dolly Parton. I don't know about you.
Oh, yes.
They were actually rock and roll.
Yeah.
Oh, boy. Oh, Sinatra called her cue ball on SNL. Phil Hartman. That's awesome. I remember really when they did that. That was awesome. That's really cool, Bill. Thank you for Bill Bob. Okay, 7624. Thank you for coming on the show, by the way. They contributed to the downfall of rock and roll. Okay, you don't have to like them. I'm just saying they've been out many years, and they deserve to go in there over other dumbasses. So,
Mo, that was a strong take. The downfall of rock.
Yeah, Dirk mentioned it. Haven't heard a bad song from them. They seem all good. They are, Corey. They're good. Their early stuff gets a little weird, but other than that, I put Dolly in over them because even her Hallmark movies are less cringe than their music. I love that take, but I mean, we can agree to disagree, Mo. It's all good.
Oh, Dolly Parton.
Don't get me wrong. I love Dolly Parton. I think she's fantastic.
Oh,
but
man.
Would I pick her to go in the Rock Hall over some of these other bands? Definitely not, man.
I don't know, though. I do feel like Dolly Parton is like a part of Americana.
She is.
Does that make sense?
She definitely is. I don't want to take anything from her. And you know what was cool about her from going in there? So just to let you know, I don't have any hate for Dolly Parton. She actually wrote a rock song so that as she was being put in there, she goes, I feel like I need to put something in there because I don't feel like I actually wrote a rock song. She goes, I need to make sure I write a rock song so that going in there, it makes sense that I'm in there.
Oh, that's really
she did it. Yeah, I thought that was great of her. And I have nothing but respect for Dolly. So nothing at all. I just hate the Rock Hall of Fame. I think they're assholes. But anyway. Yeah, Jolene is pretty great. Not going to lie. I think you're right. Crazy mad. Okay. But just to go further on the Grammys for one more story before we get off this, and then we can change subjects. We'll go to the question of the week.
Nothing compares.
Metal and rock is pretty much getting snubbed overall at the Grammys. They don't even televise it at all anymore. And
but again, I feel like they always have been. Like, I don't feel like that's a new thing.
Not rock. Not rock. Rock has always been a part of Grammys.
Like soft rock, though, not rock rock.
No, not soft rock. Rock. Just regular straight rock, dude. Tom Petty and Bruce Springsteen, they've always been a part of things.
Yeah, I don't like Bruce Springsteen, so I think he's overrated. So again, I feel like that's political.
It doesn't matter if you like it. I'm not asking you to like the acts I'm talking about. I'm asking, I'm telling you
Nickelback have a Grammy?
Rock. I don't know. They might.
I'm guaranteeing they don't.
I can't guarantee that. I can't guarantee that. I can say that they wrote a lot of hits for a while. They may have ended up with a Grammy.
I guarantee you Nirvana's got a Grammy, but probably not Pearl Jam or Soundgarden. Does Alice in Chains have a Grammy?
I have no idea. Probably not.
They probably
Yeah.
don't, but that's actually not going to piss me off if they don't.
No, me either. Because there's some bands that I know, like Porcupine Tree, will never
Does
go in
Alice
there.
in Chains have a Grammy?
Who are you asking?
Google.
Why are you doing that live? What the hell?
Because I just made myself upset. Now I want to.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
So
Crap
they have 0
rock.
wins, but 9 nominations.
Oh, Chris said rap destroyed rock. The last 15 years, pop music is less music and more mumbo jumbo, ghetto rap, and fat black ladies jiggling. I mean, it's kind of true. He's not wrong. Corey said they're always going to be biased and worse. And then Chris says, what's worse, watching hot Asian chicks on mute or fat black women jiggling? Oh, wait. Mo says, notice Chris places 0 blame on K-pop, getting uppity in here.
I didn't get the Asians being on mute. I don't understand that reference at all.
Wait, which one? I don't see that.
You just said it. You just read it.
Oh, what's worse, watching hot Asian chicks on mute?
Yeah, what is that in reference
fat black women
to?
jiggling, Mo? He's asking a question. I wasn't getting a reference.
But where's the hot Asian chicks on mute coming from?
I don't know. Hang on, my battery's going to die, and I don't know why, because I'm plugged in. So hang on a minute.
Hey, my battery's going to die, and I don't know why. Sounds like a good song lyric there. Sounds like you got something there.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with my computer, but it's not.
Oh, God, good. Are you going to die?
I might, and I don't know why it's. Oh, it's plugged in. Okay, cool. I'm saved. I don't know. There's a lot of opinions on music. I'm not caring about the opinions on if you like the music or not. It's more about, the way they treat the different styles of music. They really try to put it down. And the one thing that brought it up was Eddie Trunk. Yeah. If you guys know who Eddie Trunk is.
No, we don't.
Share him. He was on that metal show for a while, and he
do you have a picture of him?
Let me see. Can you see Twitter right now?
Yes, I can see Twitter, what you're doing.
I mean, that's him there.
Can you get his picture? Like, it's so small.
Oh
it's like
Murph. Why do you got?
What are you yelling at me for?
You always got to do weird shit. Now you see it. That's Eddie Trunk.
I don't
All right. So Eddie Trunk he was on that metal show for a while, but he had this, and he said, consider this: a member of one of the biggest bands in the world, Metallica, had to go to a pre-show event to get their award because the Recording Academy didn't feel they were worthy of telecast. Pathetic of their treatment of rock and metal. And that's my whole point, is that, some of these big bands, I mean, I consider Metallica a pretty big band, and they're being told they can't go to they're not on the main televised event. They are in the, in the pre-show.
Do you know what Metallica said in response to it?
No, do you?
Yeah, they said sad but true.
Right. Good one. Okay.
That's a good song.
Yeah, modern music is shit. Yes, you're right, Corey. K-pop is Korean pop, Asian women.
Oh, okay.
Ozzy Osbourne was right when he said auto-tune would ruin music, and it has. Murphy's talking about watching K-pop music videos. There are male and female K-pop groups. Make sure you're wearing your glasses so you can tell them apart.
Oh, damn, Mo. Oh, my gosh.
Oh, crap. Okay, anyway. I couldn't help myself. Man. I just had to laugh. We're going to move on to the question of the week here in just a sec. But yeah, those male K-pop dudes have less testosterone than a Lilith Fair concert. That is true. Let's go clear up. We got to get to Crazy Mad. Question of the week. Let me stop this. So you guys can understand my pain, right? My pain for Grammys. I hate it because it just makes me cringe. But it tears me up inside too, because I hate it for music overall. So because I love music so much, it just absolutely rips me to shreds every time I see it. I put too much expectations.
Would you say when it comes to your cringe, Derek, for the Grammys, is that nothing compares?
Oh, you're such an ass. Why do I do a show with you? Really? Because
no one else likes you.
I don't know.
I'm all you got.
That's awesome. Wait, Jays, I did put a question up there. Yeah, you did. So,
This is a tough question of the week.
no, it's not. I know what it is. My favorite stand-up comedian of all time. I have
Seriously?
3 that I love.
Whoa. Now you're going with 3. That's why I said this is tough.
But
It's
there's
one.
one who stands out among all of them.
Oh, okay.
I love Dave Chappelle. I think Dave Chappelle is my favorite. He said favorite. He didn't say who's the greatest. He said who's your favorite.
No. But even with
So,
me, favorite, this is tough.
I love Dave Chappelle.
Is it because of your white guilt, though?
Yes, definitely.
I love that you said yes. I love that you said that so quickly. I love Dave Chappelle, but stand up. This is
favorite
tough,
stand up,
man.
Let me tell you something. I went and saw Nate Bargatze. What was it? About a month ago now. And me and my wife. He is a clean comedian. He doesn't do like he does family stand up. And
okay.
I didn't think I was going to like him very much because I'm like most clean comedians I don't really get into, but he's good. I like him. He just did SNL it's been about a month ago since he did that too or more.
Boy,
and
who is my favorite comedian?
He's really good. Tough. So I would recommend him. Now, you can take or leave him. I'm just saying, check him out because I think he's actually funny and he's fun to listen to.
I don't know if I can pick one, Derek. This is really tough.
Yeah, Dave Chappelle, and then it goes Eddie Murphy and Richard Pryor. They're my 3. But
I don't know.
But I think Dave's up there.
I don't know if I could pick one. This is really tough.
So Corey says, I think Dirk's cool when he's not spoiling things. F yeah. That's because I am cool. Better than Murph. Anyway, Nate Bargatze's clean and fantastic. See what I mean? Crazy Mad Nose.
Nate I feel like I
actually
should
funny.
Pick a favorite comedian.
But yeah, pick one. Gosh, man, come on. You've lived. Who'd you love?
I'm thinking of all the people. I feel like Anthony Jeselnik makes me laugh the most.
Anthony Jeselnik. Okay.
Yeah. I'm going to go Anthony Jeselnik.
I've only watched him a couple times. Yeah. I get it. I haven't seen a lot of his. I probably need to check more out from him. Excuse me.
But there's so many good comedians, dude.
Yeah, see, even Crazy Mad, he's right up there with me. But Mo says, not even an honorable mention for my boy Norm. Shake my head. Norm Macdonald.
I know dude. Especially when Norm would go on like Conan O'Brien. Oh my God.
Oh yeah.
Norm is great when he's.
And you know what's interesting? He got a lot of respect from a lot of the other comedians. They really loved him.
Oh yeah,
they really did.
See,
it's really interesting to hear.
Dude, do you know how many names went through my head? I'm thinking like Bill Burr because I'm like, is Bill Burr my favorite?
Bill Burr's fun. He's not one of my favorites. Sometimes he gets annoying with his delivery. Yeah, you know what I mean. He just gets attacky, and I don't always love him.
But I love him. I do. I love him. I mean, friggin' what's his name?
See,
why can't I think of his name?
Look at this. Crazy Mad and I are just about right on between Eddie Murphy and Red Fox. I mean, it all comes together. Norm Macdonald was great. What's up, everyone? Hey, Rick. Thanks for coming in. Good to see you.
See, and there's modern people. Like, I think Aziz is actually really good stand-up.
Yeah.
I saw him live.
Aziz Ansari. He was on Parks and Rec, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I like him. I don't think he's one of my favorites, but I like him a lot.
He'd be in my top 10. I don't know if I'd put him in my top 5.
He's not top 10. But I loved him in Parks.
Dude, who did Mork and Mindy? Why can't I think of his effing name?
What? Mork? Did you say Mork and Mindy?
Yeah, who's Mork? Why can't I think of I can't think of his name, and it's killing me inside. His stand-up is amazing.
Shane Gillis is rising in my ranks very quickly. Okay, that's cool. I have to check that out.
Eric, what is
I'm not helping
name?
you. I think it's hilarious that you
Mrs. Doubtfire. I can't get his name. Why won't my brain work? Have you seen his stand-up? He's really good stand-up.
So wait a minute.
Oh,
so
God.
He says, laugh out loud, when he was on that show with, I think, The View.
Robert Williams.
He was great.
Robin Williams. His stand-up's great.
I knew you'd
Damn
get
it.
it eventually.
Dude, my
was
brain
funny.
was like steaming. It could
Corey.
not get there.
Who is Corey talking about? Is he talking about?
Who?
I don't know. Corey said when he was on that show with, I think, The View, he was great. Are you talking about Norm Macdonald still, or are we talking about somebody else?
There's no way Norm was ever on The View. They would not let him on.
I
He
have
is
no
so
idea.
politically incorrect.
So I found a clip of an Osmond family Star Wars special that had Red Fox as Obi-Wan, and I was going to post it in the Blue Milk social chat. Oh, that would be awesome. That'd be fun, man. Crazy man. We weren't supposed to help him out, but he got it.
Yeah, dude. Dude, there's so many. There's comedians that I can't even think of their names. Like, there's this British guy that has this weird, really weird laugh, and his stand-up's great.
Look at Rick Robin Williams, dumbass.
That's awesome.
That's hilarious.
Norm would be in my top 10.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's so hard. There's so many good comedians. I don't really have a top 10. I think I have a top 3, but after that, it's like, as long as you're making me laugh, cool. I hate watching stand-up. Like, who's the guy that just he's got a new special out on Prime. He was in the Adam Sandler movies. I can't think of his name right now. He was in the King of Queens, the main guy. Norm was on The View. Okay, I didn't know that.
Oh, I gotta see that. The guy in King of Queens is
the guy in King of Queens. Who is that? He had stand-up, man. I don't recommend his stand-up. It was very preachy.
I've never heard him do stand-up. That's
crazy. His style is just very preachy. And it's not that he's preaching like truly preaching. That's
Tim Allen did stand-up, right?
Yeah, but Tim Allen's actually pretty funny.
Yeah.
But he actually he's just not that funny. His stories, like, he does a lot of physical comedy and stuff, but I think he's better at the physical comedy stuff, and he's good at delivery in a movie, but I don't think he's good at
no, he's way better with physical comedy. That's his thing.
Kevin James, there you go. Thank you. Thanks, Mo. I don't think Kevin James is that good, to be honest. I think
but his King of Queens was good, and I mean,
but it's scripted.
You ever hear? I mean, Everybody Loves Raymond. His stand-up's pretty good. You ever listen to his?
Biden, or are you saying Biden is my favorite comedian?
It's got to be
about the president.
No, he could be Biden. Biden's pretty funny. Like, some of the stuff
he's pretty funny when he's going and then he goes off and he trails off.
Well, especially like he'll be talking about something. To win a war is you got to reach up for the tomato sauce, and it's like, what the hell is he talking?
I like when he trails, and then they just have a new short out with Biden where he talks about a dead, like, there was a leader that he met with way back, but the guy's dead now, and he said, I just met with him. And he's talking about he just met with the guy. It's friggin' dumb.
I remember talking to Martin Luther King the other day. Like,
oh yeah, Everybody Loves Raymond.
No, I thought the show was good.
There were parts of the show that were funny. It wasn't funny all the time for me, but it was okay sometimes. No one said George Carlin. Yeah, if there was a top 4 for me, I would say George Carlin's probably top 4. He is like, man, he's a mad genius. George Carlin was awesome. Mm-hmm. So what can you say?
Yeah, he's got some really good quotes too. Like,
he was awesome.
You think? Yeah.
Yep.
George, see, to me, this is hard. That's why I had like 25 people in my head when I was trying. And to me, for people I've seen live, Jeselnik made it to where my face hurt. I laughed.
So much. Really? Wow.
Yeah. So that's why I went with him.
Wow. I don't know. He was he might have been out at Vegas when I went there the one time. He had he was doing a stint out there for a while, and I saw him all over billboards.
But the more I think, I might
do all the impersonations.
Bill Burr is up there for me. I really do like Bill Burr. Like,
he's funny, but he's not that high for me. But does Jeselnik do all the impersonations, like where he's
no?
No, I thought so. Who's the guy that does all the impersonations?
You talking about the guy that does like John Madden impersonations and?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Near Favre. He's good though too. You're right. I saw him live.
Yeah, Mo, it's
He
true.
does a
He makes
really
you
good
think.
George Bush too.
But you know what's funny is I think Dave Chappelle is moving into the George Carlin territory. The more I hear Dave Chappelle as he gets older, he's
Yeah,
starting
he's
to
getting
move
more
into
into
that.
political stuff where that's kind.
Yeah.
He was known for that.
Mhm. Bill Burr was good. Seems like he's woke or something now, from what I've heard. Oh, I don't know. The hardest Bill Burr made me laugh was the old man face bit. Yeah, I don't know that bit.
You know who's really good at stand up? Garth from
That's why.
SNL. What is his name? His stand up's really good.
Dana Carvey?
Yeah, Dana Carvey stand up's really good.
I think
His
Dana
is-
Carvey's awesome
because
when
he
he's
can
doing
do people too.
impersonations. Yeah. His impersonations are
Yeah, well
spot on.
that's a lot of his stand up. He'll do impersonations.
Look it up. Okay, I'll check that out. No, from Bill Burr, the old man face. Hey, Dean's in the house. Welcome, man. Okay, so you guys, you probably heard some news coming from one of comics' biggest of all-time creators, I would say.
Oh, okay.
And I think
I
we're
was
going
literally
to
thinking, like, what are
present
you going to
this.
talk about? And I just remembered.
Well, I had a fun thing today, and I'm pretty happy for it. So I'm going to show that first, and then we'll go to the next part. I actually had Rob Liefeld respond to one of my things, and I was so happy to see that. So I'm going to put that on there. Look at that. Rob Liefeld right there. Boom. Second one down. He liked my reply. I was like really happy that he did that.
That is cool.
I think it's cool. Yeah. I mean, I've never had any interactions with him, but I thought it was cool that
You
he
just
said,
did.
hey,
Bob Saget is, man, he cusses.
So-
He's such a dirty comment.
but you know what?
Man.
The thing with Bob Saget for me is I feel like he had to rely on that. Like that was his.
I
Like
agree.
he always had to go dirty. And it was like, dude, I don't think a great comedian has to. I think a great comedian can be anywhere. And I felt like he always had to go that level. So I never really liked Bob Saget. And just to remind everybody, I got to get on the Motorhead bus tour, or on the tour bus with Motorhead, and I got to make fun of Bob Saget with Motorhead. F yeah.
Why don't they like Bob Saget?
Because he was on America's Funniest Home Videos, and we were making fun of them before they went on stage. Look, Motorhead's making fun of Bob Saget. You're going to sit there and you're going to make fun of Bob Saget, okay?
Who's Gallagher? I don't like Jeff Denham, but
ooh, I'm not a Gallagher fan.
Who's Gallagher? Yeah, who is that?
Jeff Dunham was part of the Blue Collar tour, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Gallagher's the one that smashed all the watermelons.
Oh, that's so stupid.
He was okay back in the day, but he was never that awesome. He was interesting like once, you know what I mean? Because he would get people just covered. But I don't think he was ever really that.
Actually, though, Gallagher did do a skit on American words, and he changed the letters and how the words wouldn't sound alike, which I thought was funny.
Yeah. Oh, look, Michael T, man, he answers it for us.
What?
Oh, the chat moved on me as I was trying to click it. Frank Caliendo, he's the one that does all the impersonations.
Yeah, all the John Madden, and yeah, they are. I saw him live. It was really good.
Yep. Thanks, Michael. Thanks for coming in here, man.
The only thing, though, with Frank Caliendo, I feel like if you've seen him once, that's all you need to see. I don't feel like he changes things up.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. There's certain people like you're just like, okay, I would go see Nate Bargatze again. I think he's actually really fun and funny. I recommend him because I think you can take your whole family and they can all enjoy it, and I think you will laugh at him. You know what I mean? So
I like the guy.
I like comics like that.
I like the guy that did the stand up for The Machine. Him, and he's got his own. He's with another bald, chubby comedian too. I like both of them as comedians. I can't think either of the names right off the.
Oh, I can't. So Rick says Gallagher could have been just like George Carlin, but he loved his props. I mean, he had some wit. You could tell he was witty, but yeah, he did rely on that, and it was gimmicky at that point. So I think that kind of held him up. Mo says, "What was your tweet to Rob Liefeld? Feeder overrated?" No, actually, if you guys, I'm going to talk about music again for a second. If you guys get the chance to watch Netflix, documentary on We Are the World. I'm not a fan of the We Are the World song, but the documentary on it is actually really good. And I would say go watch it and see all the shenanigans that happen in the making.
We might
of that
do a review on
song.
it. Derek has sold me on it. So.
I really liked it because I think it's funny to see all the personalities of the singers. And he was making a comment about that show. And I got on there and I gave one of my favorite pieces of it. And he just liked, because I said, hey, I like the part where this happened. And he liked it. So I thought that was cool.
Hey, did you watch the movie I told you to watch that I'd like to do a review on? Did you watch it or no?
Crap. Yes, I watched it. I didn't think about doing a review on it, but yes, I did watch it.
Do you have enough to
I'm
say
sorry.
that we could do a review?
Yeah, we can do a review.
Okay.
No, Dunham is the puppet guy. Okay, I remember him now. I thought he was on the Blue Collar Comedy Tour.
It is funny though that he has a puppet of a terrorist that's dead. That's pretty funny. The terrorist is in boats because he kills himself like that. I do think that's funny.
Yeah. Okay, so Mo says, to be fair, the first half of Bob Saget's career, he was about as clean gets, and he had success. I do agree that he was overly reliant on the shock value of Full House guy talking dirty.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what I remember him the most as. And then on America's Funniest Home Videos, and always thought he was cheesy on that, so I never liked him.
Mo hit a grand slam with that comment. That was a perfect comment by Mo Biggs.
Yeah. Dunham's a ventriloquist, famous for Peanut and Walter. Maybe Ahmed the Dead Terrorist.
Yeah, that is hilarious that he's dead because he's a terrorist. That's funny.
Aside from Walter, Dunham is powerfully unfunny to me. Yeah, I never found him that funny, but I mean, I'm sure all these comedians could make me laugh at some point. Ron White. Oh, Ron White. Yeah. So Ron's the one that's always like drinking whiskey up on stage, right? He's
I think he's drinking whiskey. I don't know.
He was part of the Blue Collar Comedy Tour.
Yeah. I know who he's.
What a hypocrite. One-hit wonders deserve to be forgotten. What was USA for Africa's follow-up hit, Dirk? Follow-up hit? They deserve to be forgotten. Was it Do They Know It's Christmas? Is that what it is, Mo? Is that the one? Am I right?
Bono's in that one. I know that.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I hated this shit whenever it was coming out, but I think it's fun to watch those documentaries on how it's made because they bring in everybody from Waylon Jennings and Kenny Rogers, Willie Nelson, clear over to like Michael Jackson and Huey Lewis in the News and Daryl Hall and John Oates. They had the Pointer Sisters in We Are the World. It's just funny how the different people they brought in to sing this song. And it was kind of crazy. So I think you guys would like the documentary, though. I like Lewis Black. There, I said it.
Who's Lewis Black?
He's a comedian.
My God, man.
I don't know him. I have, you know what? Now that come to think of it, I've never seen his stand-up. I know who he is, but I don't know his stand-up. That was Band-Aid. Oh, yeah, I try to forget all that shit, Mo. Really, I do. They were British. This reminded me of Murph's Music Insights.
What the hell, Mo?
Damn, Mo. Damn.
I don't even know what he's talking about.
Anyway, so, Rob Liefeld also had some other news. Did you guys hear? He put out some things. Let me find
Well, you don't even know what it means yet because he really hasn't said what he means with the statement.
Well, it's just kind of interesting that he put this out. Man, he tweets a lot. Gosh, I have to really go down here.
I don't think he's got a 40-hour job every week.
No, and he, yeah, he's really put out a lot of stuff here. After a recent health scare, Rob Liefeld explains his decision to step away from Deadpool. Why did I do Last Blood? I want to tell the end of my own character. So that's what's going on. Rob Liefeld is retiring. Well, I don't know. But this is the one. I'll share this.
Oh, damn.
So he's got this thing. It says, "I'm retired." First thing, I'm retiring from Deadpool. Deadpool. It's official. So after 33 years, and to me, this was a big deal. I mean, that's a big deal. That's a big creator saying, "I'm stepping away from his, his greatest."
To me, though, I assumed like he hasn't been doing Deadpool for the last 30 years. Like, has he been? Like,
I don't know. I don't think he has been, but I think he's had control of where it's going. He has.
Are
I think
you
he
sure?
has. I thought he had some say in certain things. I don't know.
It's
Maybe
just
you
weird
don't.
because his original Deadpool is not what Deadpool is known for now. So that's what I was always.
Yeah, it's changed for sure.
Yeah, when he made Deadpool, Deadpool wasn't no goofball. He was
but
an
that could have
assassin.
been. But that could have been the way that he, developed.
Well, that's why I don't feel like he has written Deadpool for like the last 30 years because that's not who he created. Like,
I don't know that much. I mean, I think it's a big piece of news to look at and go, damn, because that's a big deal, But yeah, I'd have to look that up to see how much he's had control over Deadpool, really.
because even you say 30, like he could write one comic once every like 5 years and say that he's, you know what I mean? Like, has he been writing story arcs for Deadpool? Like,
yeah, and see, like Corey's saying, they're going to mess up Deadpool now. Gonna maim Deadpool or maim Deadpool? I don't know what you're saying.
I think it's ma'am, but I mean, there is a female Deadpool already, Lady Deadpool. So
okay, well,
and then there's Gwenpool.
I could understand them going that way, but I don't think it's cool. But I mean, I don't know how much control he's actually had over Marvel taking his character. You know what I mean? I don't know. I'd have to look it up. Anyone can be Deadpool, right? Exactly. Everybody can carry Mjolnir. They already messed up Deadpool.
Are you talking about the original movie that he was in? I mean, that was a bad Deadpool.
Or they mess him up in the comics? No. What are you talking about? I think this is a big deal to talk about. I mean, I feel like anytime we see our creators, like some of our favorite, I know a lot of you guys in here like Liefeld's work.
Oh, I always considered him as a big member of the X-Men family. So I feel like he gets way too much crap for all the good things that he did.
Oh, okay. Yeah. In the comics during the SJW Marvel phase. Okay. That makes sense. They messed up almost everybody in that phase. So pretty much everybody. Who's left untouched is what I want to know. Is there anybody? Yeah, I don't know. It's just sad to see, but I mean, we're getting that age, man. I think people got to realize we're getting that age.
What do you mean we are getting that age?
Oh yeah, you too, buddy. You're not young, and I don't want you to.
I didn't say I'm young, but I'm not old like you.
I'm not old.
Then what are you?
Mid.
You're not young.
Mid.
Mid. You're mid. That's pretty good. You're mid. That's funny.
Yeah, wasn't there a thing between Spider-Man and Deadpool?
Oh, are you kidding? I mean, Deadpool has an attraction for everything in the world. So
yeah,
I'm pretty sure Spider-Man wasn't attracted to Deadpool.
Right. I would think he wasn't into him at all.
No.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. But I don't know. I mean, it's getting kind of sad because, not only do I have to watch my musical heroes die off and or quit.
Who quit?
I've had to watch I've had to watch my comic heroes, either die off or retire or whatever. So it's really hard to watch that kind of stuff as we get older, and it sucks. I mean, Rush, once Neil Peart died, I mean, they quit.
Yeah, they quit. You're right.
I hope they get back together and do something, but yeah, they quit. So, which I think that's respectful too. I would rather them quit than try to be Rush again. But
yeah, especially the original members when one died.
Yeah, but I want to see them play music. They don't have to be Rush, but I don't want to see them quit music. Does that make sense?
Maybe they won't. Maybe they will be in a new band.
Well, Alex has played, the guitarist has played in other things, but Getty has just written books.
I mean, they're getting old. Maybe their new band could be called Slow Down.
But Getty is such a badass bass player, dude, that he should be playing with people. You know, just the way it is. He should be playing with people.
I mean, though, they're at the age that they still want to tour. I mean, that does get difficulty the older you get.
Oh, I mean, I talk about Styx, but Styx is just quick on the brain. It doesn't mean that I loved Styx that much. Rush, yes. Styx, meh.
They're mid?
I don't even know if they're mid. They're pretty low for me for the most part. Growing up, I loved them because, you know, when you're little, things impress you pretty quickly. You know, Mr. Roboto was out when I was young, and so that was an easy song. You know,
that's a good song.
Mr.
Yeah, that's a great song, dude.
Yeah,
that'll be played 1,000 years from now.
Right. So that kind of stuff. I mean, Come Sail Away was big when I was young. So those were big hits to me. When
South Park ruined that song for me.
Yeah.
With Cartman singing it.
I don't like to listen to it now, but you give me Rush any day of the week, man. Anytime, any day, I'm on it. So I'm ready. But anyway, so there's Rob's news. And the final thing we were going to talk about. The final thing there's two things we're going to talk about, because
I don't like how you wiggled your fingers.
I put Batman on the cover of this thing and I never talked about it. You know
why we can't have nice things, Derek?
I know it's really friggin' crazy. So you guys have seen Suicide Squad,
the video game.
Boy,
there's been tons of news, man. People have hated it.
Oh yeah, I mean,
the big mistake is, first with Kevin dying, and this being his last thing. Plus, this is in. Do you know that the game is in the universe of the Arkham Asylum games? So the Batman that's in it is the Batman from the Arkham Asylum.
Yeah. So they kill the best. Like, that Batman's badass, and everybody loves him.
Dude, the Arkham games are one of the best video games ever made.
I know, that's what I mean.
Best Batman, like, so I don't know why they even said it's in the same universe. They didn't need to. They didn't. Even with Kevin being the Batman, they should have never put it in.
Yeah,
that was just a dumb idea. Like,
yeah. So this is what he looks like when Suicide Squad's getting ready to kill him.
Yeah, because Brainiac takes over all the superheroes. Here's the crazy thing. So the Suicide Squad in the game just used guns. So they kill all the superheroes with guns. So no one thought of doing that before. You know what I mean? Killing Batman and Superman just with guns. Like
that's why it's stupid. And of course, who kills him? The woman. Harley Quinn has to kill him, right?
Which to me, like you don't even get Harley Quinn as a character. Like, Harley Quinn is a victim herself. She would never kill Batman. Like, that doesn't make sense for her character. She's not a straight up villain. She's really a victim of Joker.
Yeah, you know I mean? Right. Well, she is, but yeah, she's still a victim herself. That's for sure.
She's a victim.
Corey says, yeah, just call Rush slow now. Or rush to the bathroom.
Oh, that's
awesome.
That's funny.
I hate you guys, by the way. Just want you to know, I hate you. No, it's all good. Definitely no babes in the new Suicide Squad. They're just killing the company.
Yeah, they even made a joke about that I guess they're like putting their stuff on, and because she was, nice. I mean, she wasn't fully clothed in the Arkham games, and so I guess they have one of her outfits and she just closes it, and yeah, so it's just like,
yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know the whole story on this, but you can just tell it's almost like they're just wanting to shoot. Like, this is what do you call it? A metaphor for everything they hate. So they're killing Batman because they're killing fandom,
a white straight male.
That's the white straight male. They're killing anything that has to do with, patriarchy, cool shit that the fans want. It's got to do with everything. It's the whole agenda. It's all right there in Batman taking a bullet to the face.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I can't. I hope they bomb. I really hope they bomb.
Oh yeah, people have been asking for
kills.
refunds. This is one of the worst games ever. Yeah, they're all gonna be laid off. There's no money in it.
I hope, and they deserve it because this kind of crap. I don't know if all the visual effects guys deserve it. I mean, they're doing their jobs or whatever, but people who wrote this and made this happen, yeah, they deserve it.
Dude, Mo Biggs is on his game tonight. That is a great quote.
I never thought I would live to see a bad game with Batman, except for the 2/3 of the Batman games that have ever been made.
Before Arkham, there really wasn't a good Batman game. They all were terrible. Yeah, they were.
Yeah. So what number do you think that is? That's in the billions, right? Her outfit was hundreds of billions better in the last game. She's now hating on it in this. She's hating on it in this. Dummies. Okay.
Yeah, they are dummies. Because
and
again,
what the F is with Poison Ivy.
Here's the thing too, like with the extreme left, they're all about sexual stuff except for what white, well, and not even white, just heterosexual males would consider sexy. That's no. So like females are clothed, but like men, like, you know what I mean? Like that's it's all. So again, anything gets the patriarchy to take away things. That's all they want to do. It's pure hate, really, all their stuff is. It's pure hate.
And Corey says, who the F thought that was a good idea? Yeah, they've ruined Poison Ivy.
Well, she's a
all kid. The Arkham games are overrated as AF.
No, nuh-uh, man. Those games are good.
I've only played one and I liked it. So I don't know. Huh? I've only played one and I liked it. But
you didn't play, which one did you play?
Probably the first one.
So when he's just in Arkham the whole time?
Yeah.
Because to me, the second one is the best. The third is good, but they did this whole tank stuff with the Batmobile that wasn't fun, which kind of hurt it. But they're all great games.
I don't know enough about the games. I just hate when they do this kind of stuff because I feel like it's such a big deal and it hits fandom pretty damn hard. Well, man, it's a fat kick to the nuts. That's what it really is.
Well, you like the Spider-Man games, and the way he fights in that is because of the Batman games. Like that was a new fighting system that they made up.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it was a great idea. I did love the way he fought in those games because that was one of the first ones that brought it out like that. And
yeah, because all these games copied it then. The Lord of the Rings games, the Assassin's Creed games, like all these games took that fighting system. So I don't know what Crazy Matt is saying they're bad. They revolutionized video games.
Some people don't, they don't like it. It's fine. I thought the Arkham games were good, but when Murph said best games ever made, got to say that's overrated. Nice, Murph. Way to ruin it.
Hey, it's no Zelda Ocarina of Time, but it's up there, the Batman games.
Well, I just, it's just more spit in the face that they like to throw at us. You know what I mean? That's really what it is. It doesn't mean anything other than that. So.
I hope they're happy when they don't have jobs.
I
heard the second one's really woke. The new Spider-Man's really woke.
So I thought the new Spider-Man games were woke shit. Was not invested at all in them. Same with Arkham Knights, all trash. So I played the first Spider-Man game. I never got to play the second one, and I liked the first one. I didn't think it was woke. I thought it was actually pretty fun. So I had a good time with it.
I want Corey. How are the Batman games woke? They're before like the woke even happened. So I don't understand where he's getting that from. I wonder if he has any examples.
I have no idea. No idea. I just think, this kind of stuff, it's going to keep happening. I mean, it just keeps dwindling down. I think there will be an end to it, but it's going to be after a whole hell of a lot.
Mo's next comment, though, Corey says the new Spider-Man games were woke shit. Was not invested at all. Same with Arkham Knights. So to me, the same, I get it if he's saying same, they're trash, but I took it as same that it was woke as well. But I get
because Arkham Knights came out after the Batman stuff, right?
What?
The
It's
Arkham
a
Knights
trilogy
thing.
of games. The last one, Arkham Knight, came out 9 years ago or 10 years ago.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So yeah, they weren't during the whole woke stuff.
Okay. Read Corey's comment before those. He said the Arkham games were amazing.
Okay.
He did. And that's, yeah, it was just kind of confusing because then he said,
Yeah, that's what
same
I
with
thought.
Arkham Knights.
I thought he
So
was
I think it
putting
was
them in the
confusing.
same basket
Yeah.
because of how his comment was. But okay.
That's cool. But yeah, so anyway, I mean, what can you say? It is what it is now. They put this out there. I would love to see how much of a hit they've taken from this, because I think they're going to.
Oh yeah, there's a bunch of people on YouTube that have no, it's really bad. Because now you can see with Twitch, and I think the most players ever was 12,000, and there
Wow.
are games that have 36,000 that are
wow, yeah, I was going to say 12 doesn't sound like very much, especially for a Batman game.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Especially when you have DC as the, you know what I mean, as such a name behind it. But no, it's not selling.
Well, it's.
I just think too, when you're
more
a video game designer, you feel like those people would be extra and maybe not creative. They'd be really creative, artistic people. And to me, the idea of that the people you're playing are all of them have guns and they're killing the Flash, Batman, Green Lantern, and Superman with guns is the dumbest thing ever.
But I think you need to talk to Chris Fisk about that, because he was in that. He worked on Assassin's Creed.
Oh, that's cool.
Chris Fisk can tell you a lot about the industry. I don't know if he's still here, but if he is, man, Chris, if you're still listening, man, jump into the chat a little bit.
I'd love to hear what he would say about the Arkham games if they did revolutionize.
Yeah, but he knows how the industry's working, and he knows how woke they really are, and he talks about it all the time. He talks about how terrible those people are, and they're running everything into the ground. All games. They're not just running this game into the ground.
Oh, no. Yeah, no, you're totally right.
Yeah, and they're ruining a lot of things. And so he's glad he's out of that industry, which is pretty interesting to hear him talk about. Because you think it'd be cool as hell, right? You're making video games for a living.
Yeah, but you would think that's fun.
Nope, that's not what's happening.
To me, though, the woke people, they're depressed. They don't know about hope or achieving. Everything is just.
Well, it's because they're always looking for the ideal. And when you're just an idealist all the time, you have no hope, because you only want.
I don't even think they look for the ideal, Derek. I think they do the opposite. If they look for what's bad.
But they're wishing for the ideal. They think nothing is ideal, so they were looking for it all the time. Does that make sense? They're not able to take what's good. They have to look for something, and they're to go, oh, I wish it could be this way. Why ain't it this way? And then all they do is complain.
Yeah, but they don't even do that. For instance, Black Panther is, you have this creative world where being even though it's all black people, their society is flourishing and it's really cool. Wakanda's awesome. If woke people wrote it'd be oh, they're always they can never leave the land and they're stuck there because of why. It's always negative. It's always the worst, never the best. It's never hope. It's never love. It's always anger. It's always frustration.
Yeah. Okay, look at this. Zelda Ocarina of Time is still way better than the new ones. I feel like the new Zelda games have forgotten what makes Zelda great. None of the characters are as memorable, and dungeons, cartoony style sucks too.
I do agree with them. Yeah, I don't like the cartoony style that they have Zelda. I haven't played the new ones.
Odyssey was good. Valhalla sucks. I think my son Caden plays Odyssey. He liked Odyssey a lot. Is that the
Creed games or no?
That's the
Assassin's Creed.
Isn't that Zelda?
No.
Or maybe they. Oh, okay. They switched on me. Okay, so Odyssey and Valhalla. Yeah,
because Valhalla is the Viking one, right?
Yeah.
Assassin's
I
Creed.
That. So Corey says his brother Clayton worked on the remaster of the Twilight Princess Zelda game. That's pretty cool.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah.
I mean, the new Zelda games, I know people love them, so I thought they were supposed to be really good.
Yeah. The loved. Mo, what are we talking about? Yes, Assassin's Creed. Okay.
Okay.
Assassin's Creed games are getting a bit woke too. Old ones were better. Yeah. Yeah.
I played the Assassin's Creed Pirate one, and I thought that was really cool because you could like take over ships and stuff. That was such an awesome game.
Oh, you corrected a typo.
Oh,
But when I read that, was it in this one? Talk about Gotham Knights, not Arkham Knights, and
I don't know
I don't
what
know which
Mo's corrected.
Yeah, I'm not sure which one you're talking about. So, but okay, that's cool.
His comment got censored. That's what we didn't see it.
Did my comment get censored? Oh,
It had
you know
to.
what? It may have, Mo.
We're not seeing it.
Wow. Wow, that's weird. Yeah, because I don't know what you're talking about.
Mo, re-put it
sucks.
and hide whatever word you feel that might have not.
He said there's nothing bad in it. That's kind of interesting. Well, that sucks. They
Now
need to
I
get
really
the
want to
hell
know
out
what
of
he
our
said.
stream. I don't know. Breath of the Wild was all right, but the Tears of the Kingdom was mostly the same game. Got bored of it and gave up.
Yeah, because Tears is the newest one.
Yeah, I think my son plays them all. He gets all of them. He said the newest one wasn't as good.
It's good.
Yeah, I think he likes the other one better. But
Mario Kart's always fun, I'll tell you that. To me, Mario Kart's one of the greatest games ever made. Such a simple
it's a
thing,
simple
but it's
thing.
fun.
Yeah, it is
It's
fun.
so fun.
Yeah, I don't feel like they've really ever messed that up. It's just a good time, no matter what. So, I don't know. Did what work, Mo? Did that work? Wow.
No, we didn't get another. After you said there wasn't, Mo, you said, did my comment get censored? There was nothing bad in it, and then did that work? So clearly, you have something it's censoring your comment.
I'm trying to go back through.
Are you serious? Yeah, Mo. Mo, you've got like, what are you trying to say? I gotta see this. Like, why it's getting censored?
Are you serious? Let me break it down into a few comments.
Mo,
okay,
just
that's
keep
cool.
doing a word per comment. So the enter.
That's crazy.
You know what I mean? Do it that way. Break it down.
So look how much we got through in an hour. We covered a lot of shit in 1 hour. We didn't get to the
talk
movie
about
trailers.
Movies coming out. We can do that next week.
Yeah,
trailers.
They believe in equity. Oh yeah, man. Yep, this is the big deal. Of other
It doesn't
characters.
let you put in equity in the comments?
I guess not. That's crazy, man. Loved characters need to be taken. Right. Yeah, because they're going to replace them. Yes. Honestly, Major's Mask was the best, but Ocarina of Time is very close to being the best too. But Major's Mask had those very memorable characters, which the new ones need. Okay. Down a few pegs so everyone's equal. Yeah, man, it sucks. That's exactly what they're doing. They're trying to level the playing field, but let's be honest, you're never going to do that. These characters have had too long to build up. People love them too much, was basically, and it's never going to happen.
So Mo's comment was they believe in equity. If other characters are more loved than theirs, their loved characters need to be taken down a few pegs. Everyone's equal. So that doesn't seem. You're right. That doesn't seem like if that was a comment that should be something.
It shouldn't be, but you know what? That's what's going on. They need to get the hell out of our.
Maybe
they need to do.
Love? I don't think love.
Shit marks in place.
No, because you put love. Maybe equity.
It's dumb. Why did that get censored? I don't know, man. Because they're probably going to knock out anything where they're talking about it because they don't want you talking about it.
Mo, just put an equity in a comment. Let's see if that shows up. Maybe it's the equity because they don't want people putting it in a negative.
But these tactics are only going to be surfacey tactics, and they're never going to outlast. Because they're never going.
There's no substance to it.
Yeah, there's no substance, and the years of love that people have had for Batman. So just think of Batman alone.
Well, equity didn't get censored. What the hell did he?
Yeah, there's no way they're going to hurt Batman's, legacy. Now they can change him, but still, people will still have all those other years to go back and look at all the great Batman stuff, and they won't be able to touch that. Whitewashing. Yeah.
You think maybe few pegs could be a derogatory? Taking down a few pegs.
I don't know, man.
Maybe loved and theirs in the same sentence can be like
I have no clue, but it's real stupid.
I would like.
I mean,
to
I
know.
love what Mo was saying, but it was real dumb.
Yeah, I
that
don't feel like he said anything he said needs to be. So it's.
Yeah, that could be very true, Mo. You could be tricking it right now. That's true.
Dang.
I could see that happening easily. So
that's nuts.
But hey, man, well, let's keep doing that because I really don't give a shit. I don't want them in my stream anyway, to be honest. They don't really have a place here for that.
We're on.
I know it's YouTube and it's theirs, but still,
yeah,
it's bullshit. But yeah. Anyway, this was fun. I like talking about all this stuff. We had a lot of good stuff we talked about this week.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of like news and things that I feel like we had, just a lot of content to talk about. Because
I think we're getting on to that groove of now trying to be prepared for the shows instead of just winging it.
Well, it's not just that. It's the fact that I think we have more. I mean, we're talking about things we like to talk about for one thing, but second off, not everybody's just talking about random stuff like that, but some people do. But I feel like we really haven't changed, and I don't know if we are going to change. We talk about what we love on here. We've always talked about music. We've always talked about movies and sometimes games and comics. And
I feel like you're not as dumb as you were when we started the show, so that could be helping things.
Nice. Well, I don't know. I do have to settle one thing, though. I'm going to look it up. You need to entertain the chat here while I look something up. So
why
just talk?
Your brain wanted to say crowd, but then you stopped yourself. Yeah. So that's weird that you don't want to.
Because I'm used to being on a stage. I'm used to being on a stage.
Oh, okay, I get it. So, Rick, I missed the good old porn bot. You got to go more on that because I have no idea. Are you talking about like when we've had good? We did have like links to different things that come up. That's the only thing I could think of what you're talking about. Rick also says it's because listens you guys being wrong all the time. Hey, hey. I have no problem being wrong because it's my opinion. So yeah. I'm fine with being wrong when it's an opinion.
Look at this. I miss the good old porn bots. Yeah, I mean, those used to pop up here.
I just talked about that, Dirk.
Yeah, but I wanted to go back because I thought it was funny. Okay.
It is funny. Do you have whatever you wanted to show the crowd? The crowd?
No, I'm looking. I'm trying to look.
And you're telling me that we have to be prepared to the show, and you're just winging shit now when we should have closed the show because it's an hour and 9 minutes. I'm trying to figure
out. Hang on, I got to look up. I'm trying.
Do you need help?
No, I'm trying to look up a definition. So just hold on.
Now you got me intrigued here. You know we have 2 viewers now, so people they think they've left.
Okay. Just like Billy Joel singing at the end, and they don't even give a shit from the Grammys.
They didn't say goodbye to you, Derek. You need to go to the next video and yell at everybody for not saying goodbye like you did to Mo that one time.
Yeah, I know. Okay. According to the website of the New Grove Dictionary of Music and Musicians, the term pop music originated in Britain in the mid-50s as a description for rock and roll and the new youth music styles that it influenced.
Huh. But that's pop rock, not pop itself.
Pop music comes from pop rock.
Does it?
Yeah.
Does it?
Mo's here. I lost my internet for a minute. Yeah. I mean, you got to understand, it's a form of rock. That's why they go into Rock Hall. They put some of those people in the Rock Hall of Fame because they consider it all part of rock.
Mo just gave us a clue to where he might live.
Ooh, tropical
He's had a
storm
tropical
going.
storm.
Jeez, dude. You don't know. He
think he's
could
in
be on
Florida?
vacation, dude. He could be on vacation.
He's in Florida, isn't he?
He might be in the Caribbean islands. He could be
We don't even know if Mo's
California.
American. He's never said
Yep.
anything pro-America,
That's
has
true. Not really. He
What
could
if
be on the
he's-
eastern seaboard. He could be anywhere on the eastern seaboard.
he? What if he's Russian? We hate Russians.
Jeez, man. That's harsh.
Jeez.
I already told you I live in California. See? Now you pissed him off. I don't know why you got to do this thing.
Well, that makes sense
Things
why
you-
Mo's so liberal now. They live in California.
You guys mailed me a comic book. Oh, that's freaking awesome.
Damn.
That is awesome.
We can't end the show better than that.
We can't end the show anyway. We have to talk about our review.
I feel like if you could hear his voice, it'd be so disgust, being like, "You guys nailed me."
That is awesome. I love it.
Oh.
I love it. I love it. So, wait, we can't end the show, man.
Okay.
We didn't talk about our review of our book.
Oh crap, man!
Gosh,
Yeah,
what is wrong?
it was a really good review, man.
Yeah.
He really seemed to really enjoy it. It was very cool.
So
He's showing the art for book 2 and how you're leveling up on your art.
yeah, it was cool.
Yeah, very awesome.
If I can, here it is.
Immortal Hail.
So, horns up is what he says. Metal Movies and Brewskis.
Mhm.
He reviewed our book. Did kind of a short read through of Ballad of the Celestials. He didn't.
Well,
do
he
the
didn't
whole
want.
book.
He actually didn't want to show. Like he only wanted to show the first half.
Yeah,
He didn't want to spoil anything, which was cool too.
yeah, I thought it was super cool of him. And so thank you so much, man, for doing that. I thought it was really nice. The comments he gave were really cool, and
Yeah.
just hearing him talk about it was very nice. I got to say, I had a lot of fun with Immortal Rising, which he's in here now, and with Chris Fisk the other night. I think it was last Thursday. We did a review of The Lucent, and we did a read through, and it was really fun. I had a great time. Now,
That is cool.
Bancroft picked up on that, and he did kind of a review of us reviewing his book, which was really cool.
Oh, that is
So,
really cool. I didn't know he did that.
yeah, and it was a lot of fun to see that. I was really happy that he did that, and he was appreciative of the things we said. And he took some of our criticisms and he listened to it, and he
Oh, what did you do? Please tell me you didn't. What was your
what?
criticism?
It wasn't a lot. It was just a few things here and there, but most of it was very positive. We said a lot of
Cool.
great stuff. So, I mean, it was just little minor things here and there, just stuff that we were wondering, and things about the story, and then he went over all of it, covered it. He said we were pretty much dead on with the story, which was fun. So
Oh.
yeah, man. Yeah. So the whole Bancroft interaction was fun. Yes, it was. It was a good time. And I definitely want to do things like that again. So we do some more read throughs. I think it's great for the community. I just want to keep promoting other creators for one thing.
Yeah.
So I think the read throughs are brilliant. So Immortal Rising's doing that on his channel. He's reviewing, I think he's going to do some TTRPGs this coming Thursday, if I saw that correctly, which will be cool. So you guys will have to check out his show. And then I just think it's awesome. Bancroft really loved it. He was really happy that we did it. I'm really happy that, Metal Movies and Brewskis looked at ours. So it's like, it really does build us up. It makes us feel better about what we're doing.
Yeah.
And gives us some insight as to what people think about the book. I think we only had 3 reviews from our book.
I believe that's
3.
correct.
And that's not very many, man. I wish there was
Yeah,
more.
Immortal was one of them. Immortal and his son did a really good review of our book.
Yeah, and then Blue Samurai did one. So you should read through the next issue of Ballad of the Celestials, just see if Murph survives the spoilers. He wouldn't survive. He wouldn't. He would die. He would keel over.
There will be
Heal.
there will be a story of what the Celestials are in the second book. So there will be a little presentation.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's one of those things where I don't know. The book I think is leveling up, so I think he's right. He showed some of my art leveling up. It is going to be better the next time around. I think this book is going to be better than the first. So
Yeah, I think so too. I really.
Oh,
do.
he says this Thursday we're talking about doing and getting reviews and critiques. Okay, cool. I thought you were having people talking about TTRPGs. So
What's a TTRPG?
oh gosh, don't ask me to remember things right now. Mo Biggs, I know someone who might know how to get a hold of you. I may or may not have something being made for you. Not saying for sure you'll be contacted when it's done. Oh my god. Next Thursday is TTRPGs. Okay, cool. All right.
What the hell is that?
Well, hold on, Murph. Gosh. Always got to make us look real dumb live.
What are you laughing at?
You.
Why me?
Guys, you're like, what is that? It's tabletop role-playing games. Thank you.
Oh my god. I thought it had to do with comic books, so I'm like in my head like, what the hell could this mean? And okay.
No, you just you had to give me a minute.
I've never played a role-playing tabletop game before.
Yeah.
Never done it.
I played some Dungeons and Dragons and it's fun. I love it.
It sounds fun.
I said what it is in the chat. Yes. You did. Read the chat. I did. I read that. See? I read that. So, but anyway, gosh, such a weird place, but thank you guys for your support of our channel, or your continuing support of our channel. And it's also
Mo.
No, Mo, I don't gatekeep you guys. I try to get all your comments, damn it. And I want you guys to know how hard it is to keep up with Murph talking over me and you guys chatting the whole time.
Well, see,
it's a juggle.
You shut up and just go to the chat, then I don't have to talk over you.
Oh, you're so full of it.
Two birds, one stone, sir.
No, but I do thank you guys for the support. I thank Metal Movies and Brewskis for that support, showing us.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That was really nice, man. It was really cool. And then, I mean, if I don't care if things aren't always positive, somebody wants to say something that they liked it, or if they got this part, and they want to give us some criticism, I'm not against that. I took criticism live on my logo design,
Yeah.
And you don't see many people take live criticism from people, so I can do it. It's not always easy to take criticism, but it's necessary, and I feel like
it's the only way to learn.
Yeah, but our logo's better for it now. And Corey's definitely getting close to getting that finished for us, which is really cool, and I'm excited to see that. So Corey's shown us some things, and we're putting some. I think he's putting some final touches on it, which is really cool. So I can't wait till he gets that done, and then we'll be off to the races, man. It'll be really great. So
we'll put our second edition on the internet. New people can buy it. It'll be nice.
I'm glad someone notices. Unlike Dirk, you can't be bothered to read what I say.
Nice.
Val is mostly good, but there was one panel in issue 2 that came up short. Oh boy.
I think Mo really liked like the last or second to last page. I think that was his favorite.
Second to last page?
Yeah, I'm not sure if it was the last or second to last. So that's why I said it.
Oh.
But pretty sure there's something Mo Biggs about it, Always telling people to go right to the back of the book.
Uh-huh.
He'd be like, hey, look at the back. Go to the back.
Uh-huh. That's right. Because you forgot.
No, it's not that I forgot. It's just there was so many people in my life going up to that moment that had to do with anything artistic and stuff. So there was a lot.
My paragraph was bigger than yours. That's all I got to say.
Dude, and that's what's up too, because you didn't even show me yours. I just gave you mine, and then I feel like you doubled yours. I feel like that was a total setup.
You didn't talk to me about it. You just wrote it and said, "Here you go." And I said, "Okay, I got to write mine," and then I wrote it.
That's not what happened.
Heartfelt. Yes,
that's not what happened.
Heartfelt.
You go, we need to thank people. I say, I'm not thanking anybody. And then you're like, what did Mo
He acted like it was preposterous that you thanked us. Yes, he did. See, I remember this too.
I did not. I apologize.
He was like, "Oh, you did that? That makes me look so terrible." Yeah.
I felt bad. I did feel bad because they really did support. We had a lot of support.
Yeah.
You know,
well, what matters is that they're in the book, right? They're in the book.
Well, I said there's 3 things I need to do with book 2, and that's thank Mo Biggs, thank Mo Biggs, thanks Mo Biggs.
That's funny. So with that said, guys, we are working on book 2. We got some pages that we're working on. We have some things thumbnailed out, so it's moving. It's taking a little slower, but I'm okay. I mean, I know you guys don't want to wait,
because
but I want it to be good.
It's good because gives me time to like change stuff. Like, it gives me time to rewrite.
We can't keep doing this, man.
What?
George Lucas, we can't keep doing this.
Keep rewriting.
Quit changing shit. Yeah.
I don't feel like anything so far I've rewritten and it was worse. It's been worse than what I had beforehand, honestly.
No, but I just want to get the art rolling. That's all. I mean, I've had some gaps and things, just stuff, a lot of stuff happening. So, but we'll get there.
Mm-hmm.
And Amanda, right? Because she's not here. Although she's not here much, we still see her though, on Twitter and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Corey, Rick, Crazy Mad. Yeah, we got quite a few people still supporting us, so it's really great.
Yeah, and I think people's life, like Jim used to be on this all the time, but people's work schedules change. Yeah. You know what I mean? Things just happen.
Yep, but we'll keep it going. So, guys, thank you so much for coming to the show this week. Next week, what is today? The 6th? So that means next week we have Pizza Medi on the show. He's going to talk about all kinds of fun stuff. We always have a good conversation with him. Huh?
Did you make his jacket?
I'm not making a jacket.
You promised him.
I didn't promise him a jacket.
You did.
No, we said we will get something. That could be anything. I think we ought to do wristbands, like old 80s metal wristbands. That's what I think we ought to do.
That's not gay.
It's not gay. It's fucking awesome. It's rad.
All I think of when you say that is when I remember in school where the girls would make like 3 strings and keep braiding it. And they would have it.
Yeah, that's weird, man. Did you ever watch 80s metal? They all had wristbands.
I just can think of the hair for 80s, so it's kind of hard to pass anything else.
I didn't really like the 80s stuff, but I think of it. I'm like,
the best is looking at Metallica, dude. Oh my God.
James Hetfield wristbands.
Dude, they look so different than they do in any other. It's like, oh. And it's funny too, because they're younger.
Look at this. What? Rick. Some days are hard for me to pick a good channel, or you guys. Thanks, Rick. Oh, man. That's all right. We'll be everybody's punching bag. That's what we are.
Hey, maybe
we're the best punching bags around.
Why are you thinking that's negative? Maybe he meant to say we're great because we're not good.
Moses, I feel like they need us more than a good channel does.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, he said I could watch something good or great like Murph and Dirt.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Yeah, because you guys wouldn't come around if we weren't good. So there you go.
We're great, is what he's saying. Not good.
He has
the other shows are good. Right? We're great. I'm glass half full. You know.
Oh my gosh. Okay, well,
If I was
anyway.
writing the Batman game, Batman would be doing good things and not just getting shot in the face. That's how he died. This is ridiculous. He got shot in the face. Like, all these years, Joker, that's all you had to do is shoot him in the face.
Yeah, Mo has fun here. See? Fun. That's why. So that's why we do this. I don't want to do it for any other
I'll
reason.
say that. Like, we had to pull it out of him. Like, I have fun.
I mean, we are probably the easiest punching bags you guys have. I got to be honest. Murph makes it pretty damn easy.
I was going to say, I don't try to make it difficult, so. I'm happy with throwing softballs up there, man.
Oh, man. I don't even think you do. I think they're just always going to be there. It's just the way it is.
Yeah.
So, well, guys. Okay, so next week, Pizza Medi's on the show. He's going to be here Tuesday, and the 13th, I think, is the date. So save that. Pete's always a great talk, man. Like, he's always a good conversation. So it's great to have him on again. I think this could be his 5th time. I'll have to go back and look and see if it's his 5th.
I'm pretty sure it's his 5th time.
It's at least his 4th. And we probably have to get him something special for being on here 5 times, if that's what it is. So, but other than that, one time only will I say you guys are great. Just this one time. Hey, man, that's all it takes. Thanks, Rick. That's friggin' awesome.
Hey, when our second book is done and we got to make our page, that quote is going on there. I'm only going to say this one time, but you guys
Rick
are
Saylor. We're going to put it in like 50 font right here. Rick Saylor.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Okay, well, guys, thank you for coming in. Guys, hurry up and read Rick's comment before I delete it. Just kidding. I already put it on the stream, so it's already been on the video. And I just put it up twice. So there we go. Anyway, guys, we will see you next week. Thank you for coming in here. And what? I don't know. See you another time. See you around. See you another time. That works every time, doesn't it?
Dude,
that ending works every time.
Dude, it's like you just had a stroke.
I was just thinking, see you around or see you on another time. It's one of my favorite endings. I had to say it.
Oh, man.
All right. Bye.
Murph and Dirk and Dirk and Murph and Murph and Dirk and Dirk and Murph and Dirk and Murph.